I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I find out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Better find out where. Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 23, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Williams. Open man, right side. He's got
a gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, will take a timeout. Williams to throw on second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball to the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing on second down. Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Tight end going in motion here. Third and long. Here's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. That was incomplete. Hovering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. That is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Go! Craft all 80!
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's in! Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that last touchdown there is exactly what we're talking about.
it's returnable from the 4. Whoa!
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
It's a really critical conversion here because if they're not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
This one broken up. And incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll run on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Liking 18. Ready,
He'll drop to throw. Across left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It'll be a pickup of 10. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Come on, set, just hawk, set, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going right, it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Vikings, first down.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Got it, ready? Set, ready?
Here's a run, going left. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Just shy
and
of
7.
midfield. Here's second down.
Get it. 60 by 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. That ball moves. How fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Check smash, 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Deep by the man downfield, it's Felton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 20.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first
First
down.
and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Rocco 80. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
18, fight in. Here we go. Hawk 70, 19 Lion. Warrior 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Check Bobcat. Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Forced out wide. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down. On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive. Like, I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
They'll motion over Henry. On second down, it's Williams. Left side, he's got Henry. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time they've looked this way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Motion. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Get it. Nice. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this.
On the jump.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. '70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 5.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here to talk things over before 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hey, Smash. Go, Rig. Go. Ready,
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Hawk 70, trap 60, trap 60, 18, Pioneer.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. The Bears go ahead to take their third and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick work, taken in. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Huh.
And that is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. Now it's fourth and goal. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
23-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings take on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go. 70.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll get about 5. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Heck, Bronco switch. 19 Tiger. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL? And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Ready? Viking 18. Let go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and
Ball
8.
on the 39. Here's second and 8.
Track. Track the 60. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Hurt.
Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. He's got it inside the 15. 25 yards, the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Back row 80. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ready, check.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Ready. 60 Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Bears will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Bears 14.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken from me.
Get it! Nice! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's a loss of
Work
8.
to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 19-yard line.
Viking 18! Hurt! I got him! I'm coming! Cup 19! Cup 19! Let go!
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
15 yards through the air. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cowboy 80!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. Little setup, 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Let's go! 60 Vikes! Hurt! Right there! Go!
He'll drop the throw. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
1st and 10.
Here we go! Shot! 60 Eagles! 6! Ready?
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Let's go now! 70 Timberwolves! Ready?
That one incomplete. Good job. Look there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. And
All
10
things
yards.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Panther 11! Panther 11!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready? Up!
On the ground, Hampton will start the fourth. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
31. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From 31, here is second down and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score! Touchdown, Minnesota. That is second touchdown tonight. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, knock him down 23 yards.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Throwing left side, the catch is made. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
And the Bears first down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. Williams to the air once more. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. Left side, he's got Henry.
Williams pass.
Get about 6 before he is taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Throw it again. It's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is caught. Touchdown, Bears. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bears will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Vikings 23, Bears 21.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams has caught right side by Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Chicago. Here's Williams. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains for another 1st down. Throwing again. Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Lions.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Crack all 80. Ready.
On the give, here's Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Tackling at the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
9. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw left side is complete. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
First down.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
That is caught and wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second and 2.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as it comes with a minute 25 left to go in the contest.
We call them toxic, cause they got that chop. Took her out of balance, cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Ready.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up third and 5.
19 tight. Go. 19, 18. Riggs. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. They'll try to run for it.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on third down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes. They know where for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
So a win here for the Vikings. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.